So I have a quick story for you. You saw my post on the tamales that I got outside of Home Depot. So I went to the gym. I'm just coming back home now. And last night I stayed up a little bit late watching Jimmy Kimmel. I highly recommend. I'll put the link to Diego Lunas' monologue. Gosh, I mean, so much to share there. But Diego Luna, I, of course, relate to him very closely. He's of my times when he was starting his career. I was in Mexico City as well. So I've always seen and admired him incredibly. I mean, the fact that he's in Star Wars now and like his career, him and Gael, I can just relate with them so much. And so his words last night were really touching. Because as a Mexican,
or as a human being, seeing what's going on, it just really leaves you like it's almost like surreal. Like you don't believe it's true. But honestly, so I had to. So here's another story within a story. So it goes. But I went to get this thing at Home Depot for a weed whacker that I have. By the way, I need help with that weed whacker. Just putting it out there. Any friends that know how to change that thing. But so I went to Home Depot and you don't want to see people getting chased. Like I walked out thinking, oh my gosh, I can imagine if ICE was around and somebody was getting chased down an aisle. And then I see Damien with his tamale stand out there, and I'm thinking, so it was this contrast of like, oh, I hope, I want to, do I want a tamale? I just came from the gym. But then I'm like, as a single mom, you know how easy it is, nice, convenient to have something ready to go that you can eat right away. So I'm like, okay, I can have one for me and the girls. So I'll go get 3. And so I had this nice interaction with Damien, such a just a beautiful soul. And I thought, just all these things going through my head as immigrants, and the thought of how can you support, what can you do, and it's like the simplest thing is just support somebody that has an entrepreneurial spirit, that has a business, and that you can benefit from. So the moral of this story, and what I want to wrap up this little share with, is support immigrants. Share from your heart the care, even if it's just buying a tamal or letting them know that they're welcome here. And that that none of what is going on in the politics makes sense. If anything, it really deepens our heart's desire for unity and for taking a stand sounds like it's defiant, but we can do. Acts of kindness, I believe, have way more weight than we actually believe they do. So be kind. And one last note on this is that sometimes we get way too wrapped up in our own darkness, in our own issues. And a beautiful way out is to remember that we all have so much to give, and to find causes. There are so many things right now that we can get involved in. We don't do it because we want something out of it. It's not with that intention, but we do it because we care. We do it because genuinely we're part of the human race, and that is what is required right now. So my invitation is for you to ponder. If you are feeling sorry for yourself or you're going through a dark time, is to think about others and think about how can you contribute. And one last note.